At 6 o'clock yesterday morning, a mass at the Divine Word University Chapel. The small gathering attended by a handful of residents marked the 5th anniversary of the Airlines PNG crash in Madang that killed 28 people in 2011. Each year, the families of those who died come to Madang to remember them. This year, the group is represented by John Paul Matlam, who lost his mother, sisters and nephew. Cecilia and Helen Bula, who lost their parents, and Monica Tiriman, whose husband Simon died in the crash. As part of the memorial, the small group cleans the monument placed in memory of the passengers. It's a small gesture, but important.
So I've been staying here for this 4 years now, and I think partly the reason I was been staying here was because of them.
Yesterday, we attempted to make a trip with the families to the crash site. We didn't reach the site because the rivers were flooded, but it was also a small part in this long journey.
It's been quite hard, you know. We all need that support system, you know, a full family support system. But, you know, just to have it taken away in an instant and then trying to move forward with this. But that was half my family, 4, and now it's just my dad and my sister and my brother and I. So
Not many outside this circle of friends will understand the grief and the pain that this crash has brought. For the small group, they've become a family drawn together by a tragedy.
it's always hard when it comes back to October. October is a month that's really hard. You'd think that after 5 years, you know, we'd move on. It's gotten a bit easier, but it's still hard, and it's good to come back and see people who are in the same situation as I.
Those other families, they have some remains which they took with them to their place for burial.
Cecilia and Helen weren't able to take back their mum and dad's remains. Government officials declared them missing. What they've come back to is another memorial set up in the center of Madang with the unidentified remains of the crash victims. The memorial, even in its importance, has not been respected. Vandalized twice already, the roofing iron has been stolen. Yesterday, it didn't matter. A small private gathering of friends and quiet moments in thought. Scott Waide, National EMTV News, Madang.